In this video, we're going to walk you through how you can access your Canvas courses from a previous year's enrollment. And then we're going to talk a few minutes about how you can take the content from those courses from the previous school years and put them in a sandbox. So over the summer, you could potentially work on editing content from the previous year or maybe creating new content for next school year. So the first thing you're going to want to do is when you're signed into your Canvas dashboard, you're going to want to click on where it says courses. And again, this would be done primarily after the enrollment period is finished for that school year. So in this video, we're talking the 23-24 school year has concluded, and I want to work on and access content from that school year to prepare for the next year. So the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click on from my dashboard in Canvas. I'm going to click on courses, and then I'm going to click on where it says all courses up here at the top. This is a list of all courses that you're associated with, either as a student, potentially, if you've taken some classes or courses, PD in Canvas, or more specifically, if you're a teacher. So I'm going to scroll down here through my Canvas courses, which there are a lot of courses here that I'm associated with, and I'm going to look for past enrollments. So past enrollments is where you'll find your previous year's Canvas courses. You should have a list of past enrollment courses here, and you'll be able to see the term and the semester, the year in which it's referencing out here to the right. So I'm going to click on this one from the 21-22 school year. Again, you're more than likely going to be referencing and trying to find content from this past school year. So you'll find the course that you want to access, and you can click on it. Now, in most cases, you will not be able to click on and edit the content in that older course. But what you can do is you can send the content from this course to a sandbox. So why would you want to do that? Like I said before, maybe you want to work on a module that you've created or that you had set up for last year, and you want to work on it to prepare for the next school year. So the easiest way to get this into an environment that you can easily edit it and then have it ready to drop in your new courses when they become available for the next school year is out to the right of a module or out to the right of any specific assignment. In this example, I'm going to show you the module. If you click on the three dots, you're able to use the copy to function inside of Canvas. And this is really great. So if you click on that, you can then copy it to any of the courses that you have available to you. So in this example, I'm just going to search for my sandbox course, which I know I have available on my dashboard. And then when that pulls up, you see I have several here, but when that pulls up, I'm able to go in and select the course that I want to copy to. So you only have course or you only have options from this drop down that you have access to that course. So when you click on copy, what that does is that then starts a copy, and that copy then will move into a copy of this entire module will move into that sandbox course because that's what I selected. Same thing goes with, if I wanted to just send a quiz over, I could do just a quiz. I can do copy to just a quiz, and then I can type in at least two characters or referencing the course that I want to access. Most of our sandbox courses that we have would be your first and last name and then just the word sandbox after it. If you find that you do not have a sandbox course and that's something that you would want to use over the summer to work in, you can email TOSA, TOSA, and we will make sure that you get set up with a sandbox course. So as you'll see here, here's the sandbox course that I can then click on. And then once I'm in this course, I can scroll down and find the specific module that I sent over. So here it is right here. And then I can click on and work and edit and prepare anything for the next school year inside of this sandbox. So while we're referencing and talking about sandbox or a sandbox course, again, this is where you would want to, let's say you have something new you want to create. Maybe you've got stuff that you want to add to your course or your class that you taught the previous year. You can create content in this sandbox course just like you would in a regular traditional course that's pushed out from our rosters throughout the school year. So when you create stuff in your sandbox, then you're able to do the exact same thing. An easy, quick way to get modules or assignments or pages from your sandbox to your Canvas courses will be the same thing. You click on the three dots, you're going to click copy to, and then eventually for, let's just say, the 24-25 school year, you'll have access to copy stuff from your sandbox into those courses for that school year. So the sandbox is, again, a place that you can move stuff to work on and edit. You can also take things from the sandbox and move them to your new courses. As a reminder, courses for the next school year. So in this video, this would be for the 24-25 school year. Those courses will become available closer to the school year start date. So those will be coming like maybe a week or a few days before the first day of school. So doing all the work or doing a lot of the work in your sandbox for new stuff or stuff that you want to edit. And then remember that you can always access your previous year courses to either copy over individual modules or assignments, or you can copy over an entire course from your previous year course into your new course for that particular school year. The last thing we want to reference in this video is just our Canvas Commons. This is a place, again, where maybe over the summer you want to go in and explore some resources or explore some different content that's been created either by Bay District schools, teachers, and administration, or potentially users from across the world that might teach a similar subject area. So I'm just going to point you to the Canvas Commons down here. In the bottom left corner of your Canvas menu, there's a Commons button. You click on that. Takes you right into a screen where you can go in and do some basic searching. You can filter out by specific Canvas types, so modules, courses, assignments. You can look to see what other people have shared, if they've specified the grade level, where it came from, those kind of things. So Commons is a very popular place for teachers to go in and just see what's out there, what's available that might have already been created in Canvas for their specific subject area. It is also a place that you can go in and you can share content kind of as a backup for yourself. So it's not super crucial to back up your courses in the Canvas Commons all the time. It's good to do it maybe like at the end of the school year. And really, this serves as a backup. It's not somewhere that you go to work from or anything like that. Again, that was referenced earlier in this video when we talk about old courses, previous year courses, and then accessing them for the next school year. Instead, the Commons can be for backup purposes, a place where, okay, I've kind of completed this school year and I'm just going to store a copy of this course, again, just for like extreme backup, kind of like making sure that you know for sure you have it backed up somewhere else. Commons can be a place for that. And so when you do that, you'll find those backups here on this page. And just to show you how you actually send a course to the Commons, if I go back to my Canvas course, and let's just say I wanted to take this particular course on my dashboard and back it up to the Canvas Commons, you can just click on that. And then what you're able to do is if you go into your settings in your Canvas course, you'll find an option to share to Commons. And when you click that share to Commons button, it's going to ask you what it is that you want to share to Commons. So if it's a previously shared course, you can update that previously shared course here. So if I've already done this one time with this course, I would then select the course again to overwrite the previously shared course. If it's not, you'll just come down here and fill out the information here. So who can use this resource? In this example, it would be only me because I just want it as a backup. And then you would come down here and kind of fill out some specific information about the actual course. And in the description, I normally put like the date in which I'm sharing this, just so it kind of gives me an idea of what version this would be of my course. Again, this isn't anything that you would be using frequently, but just potentially at the end of the year, you can do that. This would be, again, as a backup to your previous year's enrollment. And when you're done and you filled out all the information here, you just click share. And once that is shared, then you could go into your Commons and you would see your course actually shared to the Canvas Commons. So those are just some things to think about when you're working this summer or potentially looking at some of the Canvas content before next school year.